What's up YouTube, Steven TheSalonGuy here. Now, I don't condone or suggest cutting your hair yourself at home in the bathroom, but if you do, there is one thing that you should never do, and that's what we're talking about today. So you're a guy and you're home and you're like, you know what, my hair's getting a little long or I want to try a new look, and you take a pair of scissors, you take a comb, and you say, all right, now I'm going to do the best haircut I've ever had. And you take the comb, you comb the hair down, and you say, you know what, I want it to be, a good amount shorter, a little shorter than this actually. So you comb it down, and you say, all right, yes, I'm just gonna simply cut this off right here. Watch, I'm actually sacrificing this poor mannequin. And you cut straight across. Now, you think to yourself, oh, this is great. I just gave myself a nice trim. I just saved, $20 or whatever it is. This is the worst thing you want to do. Watch what happens. As the hair goes up, look nice and close. If you see this hair right here, look how short that is. All right, look how short. You just massacred your hair. Look at that. You butchered it. Just because you thought, oh, I'm going to cut it to there. I want to make it nice and short to make it convenient for me. What happens is, you do not ever want to cut the hair at the length that you think is going to be right, because this hair in the front needs to travel upwards. So this should have been down here in order for it to go up this way. If not, your entire head has to be that short or even shorter. So basically you're going to be giving yourself a longer buzz cut. If you're totally okay with that and you don't mind, cutting your hair all this short, then go for it. But remember, this hair has to travel. So if you cut it right here, right, and you think I'm bringing all this hair down, you may want it to go way up, longer than this or up here. The problem is, because you cut it so short, you basically just ruined your haircut. So don't ever do that. Same exact thing when it comes to doing bang trims, right, or trimming up your fringe at home. You put this out of the way, you say, oh, I got a nice section right here, right? These are really long. When I go to the hairstylist, usually they're up to about right here, so let's cut them. You comb the hair straight down. Again, you say, oh, when she cuts them, they usually fall about right here, right? I'm sacrificing this mannequin. And you start to chomp. And you're cutting and cutting and cutting. Of course, I'm doing this on a weird angle, so it's going to be a little more difficult for me. And you start chopping and chopping away. And then all of a sudden, you say, okay, that looks about right. And look what happens. It's uneven. You've got the hair much shorter. You could have a cowlick up here. And look at this. Again, the hair in the front here, I feel bad. I'm so sorry, mannequin. I'm so sorry. The hair here only has so far to travel. So again, you may think that you want it shorter and you want it to be here, but you must leave it longer because it's going to spring up. That's it, folks. That's something you should never do when cutting your hair at home. Let me know in the comments below if this was a lifesaver for you, if you've done this before. Even if you're a hairstylist, right, or you're in school or whatever it is, you're a barber, don't ever do that, all right? I have witnessed a few times in my career of stylists doing that, and it's an absolute nightmare. I think I've even done it in the past, because once you do that, that's how I learned. Once you do that, you make that mistake, there's no going back, the hair is too short, so lesson learned there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with TheSalonGuy.